There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170 centimeters reach. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim. Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Dinamita comes right at you relentlessly. He's never been in a boring fight. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
I've been out in Vegas when fights like this have happened, and when the sun's beating down on you, you get out there, you're fighting outside, it can make you or break you.
So a capacity. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That left hook missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. That hook scores. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They block that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Marquez in that last round, and a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that when you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath.
Come on, do you want to win this fight?
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight.
On to the second round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. swing and a miss with that hook. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They are giving us a high-tempo show. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Right, let's go out then. Get your boxing back together.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Parries that jab away. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were...
What was that? What are you doing? Come on. You're switching up.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Just take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe, breathe. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
In the middle, you can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
You're doing good, kid. Doing good.
There's the bell for round 6. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab gets blocked. They both want the knockout. Not a a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That uppercut doesn't land. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good man.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? He was close to this fight, and now
He's too tired. He's not getting back up. You stay.
what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
Forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
Looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
And there's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Failing to score with that right hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab misses. Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around. Whoa, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win. And there's the bell for round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he just misses with that jab. So much firepower here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Pretty close fight here in this. Hold that thought! Sugar Ray is down on the canvas!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision